What's up? It's your boy Jacob back at you with another Dungeon Defenders 2 episode, guys. And here we are. We're going to be doing the Dead Road. Now, I did this once, and I actually, to be honest, had no issues. It got a little crazy near the end, but other than that, it was all good. So I'm going to show you guys the strategy I used, because I think it's pretty decent. Like, it won't take me as long to set up now that I know what I'm doing, but when I first did this, it was like incredibly, like I put a lot of thought into it, basically. So, first things first, I want my Colossus to be right here. Right about, yeah. If I can get it there. There we go. Now I want a skeletal orc to be right here. And I need two of them. Well, no, I don't put them there yet. I put this one right here. Okay. Now I need two of them just to be safe. Like this. Now, let me see here. That way's got a blockade, that way's got a blockade. This way is blocked off. That way is blocked off. Now I need to switch to my Huntress, because the poison towers were an amazing help for me in this one. So I'm going to utilize, like I said, the same strategy. I think I could actually put that out just a little more. Just kind of like that. I'm going to have that aim like this. Wait. Yeah, like that. And then you run over here. There's lots of noises over there. Like, it was really noisy over in that part. So if we click the L3 in, oh, come on. There we go. Can see where its field of view is. So we want to basically set this one up to cover where it's not. There we go. That's actually pretty good. That should get any range units hiding in the back. Now, based on that one right there, that's where I'm going to put my blockades. Whoops. I'm going to put my blockades based on that one's range. Oh, come on. So just like about here, should be fine. So they got protection. Another thing I did was I put Poison Tower here It took quite a beating. Not gonna deny that. But I do need a air tower hiding over here. Just because there will be flyers. It doesn't show it yet, but there's going to be some flyers in this area. And just to kind of hold them off in this trap, this one will, it's just a temporary. Yeah, we're gonna put a poison trap as far back as we can. Just to, you know, basically trying to keep it out of the range of the enemies. Kind of like that, and it got quite the attacking range there. So if we check, what was that? Yeah, it'll be good. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself there for a second. That was really stupid. But this is the other one. That's real interesting. I used a geyser trap to slow down the hordes of enemies there. And I positioned some poison traps really well to try and kill off as many as I could. Kind of like this. And then I had to go place one. I placed it like up here. It took some damage here and there, but if you stayed on top of repairing your barricades, then everything was good. So we're gonna put this one like that. So it covers there, and as you can see, it's a perfect lane coverage now with just 2 of them. And we're gonna hop on over here for future, right? Because there's gonna be flyers. I'm gonna put that down. Let's see. Now we gotta hop on over here. We gotta help out good old Colossus. And I tried to be sneaky and keep one in the back here, but it got attacked for some reason. Like it was being attacked a lot. So I'm gonna try and put it a little further back this time. Because there's gonna be a big nasty boss coming in this way, and I'm glad I got Colossus to hold it off. Now, we gotta fortify him with 2 poison towers to start him off. And one of them is gonna go like up here, out of harm's way as much as possible. Kind of like that. Then we're also gonna put one up here, because it seemed to be in a okay spot the first time I did this. Well, the only time I did this other than this time. And if we put it like this, it will definitely take out any of those ranged enemies that hide in the back. Okay, so that's all good and dandy. But see, Colossus doesn't have full coverage. He only has coverage from that angle, so I'm gonna have to place another one to keep him safe here. And I placed it down like around this area last time. So this time I'm gonna learn from my mistakes, because it did get damaged and I think it did get destroyed at some point. I'm trying to find a nice, kind of like that, a nice little vantage point through the trees. Now, there was a lot of enemies coming through here, and because of that, I took full advantage of some archers. I put them like this because at the point they get through there, they're just gonna start taking damage from all the other towers I have in place. I'll show you what I mean. So there's a little bit of a gap there, right? But if we look at him, he covers that zone just perfectly. Well, most of it. So we got pretty much good coverage there. I did have a set of them up here, but I don't know if it was really like an efficient idea, to be honest. I'm thinking of maybe switching that out and putting in you know, one of these maybe, if I can sneak it in. I don't know if it'll actually freeze any enemies though, if I put it there. So I don't want to, you know, put something there that's not going to work, basically. But this is kind of off the beaten path right here, so I'm wondering if I stick it right here, it's going to slow them down. So I'm going to try that this time around. So we got this way covered up here. We got a temporary shield up here. We got these also in place. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him an upgrade now ahead of time. We also got this crossfire set up, but the thing is, there's this little bit of an open area, and all I did for that, it worked, so like, you know, I can't complain. So I put some bombs here, because there's lots of enemies that come running through here. So we just want to put it like basically right on the line. Just kind of like this. Fortify around these guys. Because there's going to be lots of enemies crowding up right in front of them. And I bet you it won't take too long before these are all used up. So we got to think about air defenses. We got one up there. And we don't got to worry about the air enemies right now. But we do want to get him max level as quick as possible. Another thing is I can upgrade this one. And then we're gonna start this up. And once again, guys, I'm rocking the electrocute combo with my pet. My weapon has the drench shard, which allows me to, with a percentage on attack, to drench enemies, which is very, very awesome. And you see, this is just like a I don't know, just to poison them, you know, keep them there in place. Because you got lots of these little skelly bob minions that'll show up eventually. But as you can see, this lane is pretty much, it's covered. You don't gotta do much with this one. And even if you don't have the Abyss Lord as one of the characters in your deck, it's not a bad thing. You just, you know, use the Squire or whoever else you know is a good blockader, or makes blockades that you favor. So we're gonna go over here, help him. Fix him up. Place some little bit of death traps here for them. Then we're gonna jump over here. You're always on this map. I noticed you're always running around. Always, it's non-stop. But that's okay. So yeah, you got like these orc guys. And that one got destroyed somehow, I don't know how. That's kind of malarkey, if you ask me. Malarkey, that's right, I said that. So there goes that barrier. But that's no big deal. That's why we upgraded him, because like I said, that barrier up there was just temporary. Now, I gotta grab some gems. I call them gems, but it's DU or defense units. It's just easier to say gems. So we're gonna upgrade our air defenses. Definitely gonna upgrade that one because that protects them all the time, these two. Because now we got flying units coming in. So I'm gonna give this one a real nice upgrade. Give these crossfires, you know. And one other thing I could do is, because since I know these guys are taking a lot of damage, is one thing I did before. You know, I wasn't sure if I needed it, because I put one here, which I'll probably do again, because there's these big skeleton enemies that are a pain in the arse. But as long as I keep these ways covered, this tower's gonna be fine and dandy. So we're gonna put this poison tower here. Like in this general vicinity, because then it'll actually help out when there's enemies that do get close to them. Now over here, we're gonna do the same thing. Basically, we're just gonna stick it like, you know, just a little off to the side, but not too much. We're gonna put it like about there for maximum coverage. We're gonna want to upgrade that one because it's gonna be taking out a lot of the ranged ones that'll be sitting around this general area. Now over here, let's see, was this taking any damage? Doesn't look like it was. I know Colossus was, but like I said, he's gonna have to be, and this is a pretty nifty little trap. It's a poison spider trap. We're gonna upgrade our barricades, because that's gonna be a big help. Also upgrade these, because they're the main towers, plus this big spider poison trap here, doing its thing. We have enough to upgrade these guys, which is gonna help a lot too. So here we go, guys. We're out of DU, or the gems, I should say. It's just easier to say. But we got flyers coming in now from this way. We're gonna make sure that I got knocked off a lot the first time I did this map in the later ways. And if that happens again, you know, I'll be frustrated, but everyone feel free to laugh at me because it's funny as all hell when it happens. I forgot to upgrade these guys, so that's something I'm gonna have to. It looks like those were even attacking air units. See, they're already trying to, you know, destroy that. So here we go, guys. We're gonna take this. We're gonna, you know, help out our Colossus here. Get him to smash them. He has to. Basically makes a nice little fire shield around himself. Gonna head back over here where we actually needed. Looks like our bomb traps are getting used up efficiently, which is good. It means they're working. Now the thing is, fix him. We gotta keep an eye on this guy too, because he's the only thing over here holding all these baddies back. So, you know, we definitely gotta make sure he stays alive. Now we're needed over here. Oh. And that's why we have that tower there, because like I said, some things will get close to them. But, you know, if you're good, it's all fine and dandy. Fix him up. Gotta go over here. See, like these ranged guys, they're a bit of a problem. But I think I can, yeah, I got enough. I'm not at my limit yet, which means I can still place some more stuff if need be. this is something you want to keep here the whole time. So even if you just upgrade it once, it's a big help. Now we got this blind spot right there. That's where those little bomb throwing buggers were. So since we know these are like all fine and dandy, safe and sound, we're gonna put another one, you know, to deal with those mischievous bomb throwing goblins or whatever you want to call them. Like, we can even put that back a little more just to give it more range, just like that. Now if they try and hide there and throw bombs at my barricade again, they're gonna be in for a nasty surprise. That's all I can say. So yeah, we're gonna get this finished up as quickly as possible, because, you know, I don't want to make the episode too long. We're gonna upgrade this 2 times just to be on the safe side. Just gonna straight up upgrade that one. And we do have a little bit of room left over, so another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our monk, and this is something we gotta protect. So we're gonna put one of these here. We're gonna upgrade it. And, you know, you can't build up everything right away, so it's, you know, a bit of patience, and eventually you get a nice defense going. Alright, let's start up the next wave. We still gotta upgrade these guys, but, you know, they're doing alright, because, like, a lot of these enemies, they just get mowed down by the poison towers. They don't really have much chance. It's these flying ones now you gotta be careful about. And see, because of our barricade location, we could just activate this, which will just help tear these guys apart. They're already dead. Eventually you could probably tweak this strategy to, you know, better suit your deck of characters. It's these big skeletons that are a real problem for my barricades. They're the only things that can get close, usually. Now, when Colossus is basically, you know, under heavy attack like this, I usually use this ability with them. It's a shard you can get, and it just it mows all of them down. These guys can also be a problem because they'll just continuously heal, so you want to keep an eye out for them. Get them killed off as quick as possible. Your towers are going to have a much better day. So we're running through here. We're doing our, you know, daily loops of the stuff here. Oh, see, there's that round out. That's one explosive trap down. That's okay. Now we're gonna go back down to this end. Keep an eye on this guy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was doing. Just gonna sit on top of his head here, like a little sentry turret. You see what I mean? Those things are a real pain. We got those guys hiding out too, so there's not much we can do about them. So here we are, guys. Wave 4. We're gonna upgrade this so it can actually take a beating, because it doesn't get attacked too much, but it's something you really, really want to get these things upgraded, because it's just good to have them. Because there's going to be a big nasty enemy coming through this way, which is a boss, and one down where on the lane the Colossus is guarding, actually, believe it or not. So definitely want to keep those. And also, we can't forget about this one. I almost did. It at least needs one upgrade. Because Colossus is, yeah, he's tough, but the siege roller, I believe it's called. Yeah, they're tougher. They'll take him out if you're not careful. So it's something you always want to stay on top of. So here we go, guys. We're starting it up again. Just for shits and giggles, let's see if Colossus can even hit out there. Oh, well, as long as he hits close to him, that's fine, because the Siege Roller is going to be, like, pressed right up against him if it comes this way. And I'm hoping it does, because, like, if it shows up somewhere else, oh my god. I'll just have to worry about that barricade. That's about it. Because that's the little tip for killing Siege Rollers. I think, yeah, if that's what they're called, I'll know when it shows up. But yeah, when they show up, just stay on top of your barricade repairs, and you'll be okay. Now, you got these big skeleton dudes here, which are just a pain. This dragon thinks he's all funny. He's just gonna die of poison. Now we're gonna run down. What's that? We got all kinds of nasty enemies coming here. Go away. Shoot. Now we gotta get down to this barricade, see how everything's going. So it seems like the poison towers we added in, they're making all the difference, because I don't see any ranged guys hiding out over here anymore, which is fantastic. Means I don't have to, you know, mind that lane as much. We're just gonna, you know, tear all these guys down a little bit. Got that frost tower in there working hard. Gonna give it an upgrade. He's almost dead. But we're needed over here. Because like I said, you gotta really get this guy upgraded, or else you're gonna have a bad day. Like, I guess I could have put the Colossus here, but like I said, I'm hoping if the the roller comes along, I'm just gonna say, yeah, the Colossus will be much better where he is. That's all I know. 30 seconds till combat. So see, this is where it gets really, like, real crazy. Come on, give me those, please. Quick, 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 quick. I need to go over here. Need to upgrade him. Final bosses approach. Yes, I know there's multiples. Thank you. Thank you for the update. I'm gonna upgrade him too. I'm gonna get that so it reduces the lag. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, the first boss is gonna show up over here. So our poison towers are already putting work into them. Now I gotta be careful, because this guy can actually knock me off if I'm not careful. So we're just gonna try and use mainly ranged attacks on him, chop him down as quick as possible. My buddy Ashton joined me in this crazy mix. Now here comes the Siege Roller. This thing is gonna be the one we gotta focus on. It's gonna be the most pain in the ass, in other words. Oh, and it showed up on this lane. That's not good. That is not good. Why does everything just go to crap when people show up? Like, seriously. This is not good. Well, at least we got the poison towers putting heavy work into them. Gotta get this guy down as soon as possible, and then it'll be victory. Just like that, guys. Simple as that, easy peasy, and I believe that helps my buddy Ashton out complete this level too. So, hopefully everyone's enjoyed this episode. We'll go open the chest, you know, and after that we'll, yeah, it'll be all good, and I'll see you guys off until the next one. So what do we get? What are we gonna get? What's up, Ashton? Hopefully you got something good, buddy. That's it. Oh, nice. I needed a good totem. I got some a pet reroll box, which is always nice to have. Some of these. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully everyone out there has an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next one.